A huge thank you to the EA Creator Network for allowing me to get this early capture footage for you guys. Now remember, this build of the game I'm playing is still a work in progress, and now let's get into the video. By the end of this video, you're going to see some of the coolest and most unique plays and formations in College Football 25. I am a junkie for anything that's weird, unique, a little bit different, gadgety, whatever it is, and this game has a ton of it. Now the goal here is to showcase things that have not been in a football game in a very long time, and I think I'd be so wrong if I didn't start off with the Flexbone. Finally back in a football game, has not been in since I think NCAA 14, and it's actually pretty viable right here. This is an inside veer option, so we're gonna have that read key. We'll actually keep it right here, and now you get into that option game. We're just going, or that speed option game. We're gonna hold on to it right there. But you see, we have the inside veer triple option, but look, we can do that same exact motion and then bring it back the other way with the quarterback counter option. All of these service academies have these different flex bones. Right here, let's pitch it. Good. Let's see if we can make somebody miss. A little juke move. Gain of 4. It's pretty good in the Flexbone book. And on top of that, there's a bunch of other plays you can build off of this as well. We have play action. We have some different formations of the Flexbone. Let's see right here if we can actually go with a... we got rocket toss. This is obviously, a really cool one where we're just going to go motion and toss this out. This scheme, if you can get good at making the reads on it, let's go skirt. Not great yards, but if you can get good at making the reads on it and always make the correct option read, oh baby, I think this is actually really, really good. Just for laughs, 3rd and 7. Let's see. Boom. Let's go. We're out. Oh, we're out. We're out. Toss. Oh, we took a hit. First down. Skirt. Go. Move them, baby. Going on to the next play. So we're here inside the Oregon playbook, and you can imagine they have a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of built-in auto motion plays here. Motion tight end middle screen, motion halfback swing. You'll see these little built-in return sprint tight end screen. But the one I actually want to focus on, it can be found in a few other playbooks as well. And it's out of the gun trips, and it's called quarterback slot option. Now, you've probably seen read options from shotgun before, right? And that's what that little R indicates on the right side. But look at this guy, this inside slot receiver. He's on a little route or a little pitch option of his own, and you can turn this into a read option and then a speed option afterwards. And right there, I actually made the incorrect read. I should have handed it off. I just wanted to show it. And if we go back to this again, let's try keeping this. Boom. We go here, we pitch it, and now we're taking a normal read option and turning it into a very lethal play because we're adding in that extra wrinkle. These quarterback slot options are really, really good. And I actually like them a lot for the red zone here because we could just do something where we hand it off. It's an easy, basic inside zone right there. Or we could have kept it. Or we could have kept it and then pitched it. Quarterback slot options from gun spread, gun trips, any of these gun sets are super, super cool. Now we have a halfback direct snap coming out of the Arizona playbook, gun tray open, halfback strong. And this has not been in Madden in quite some time. I want to say it was at one point, but I can't remember when. You can see we can literally just snap the ball immediately. They actually blew that totally up. All right, we're in a little bit of a 2-minute drill right here, so we're going to go halfback direct snap again. Let's go, let's go. Hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Let's go, hut. Boom, direct snap. We're going to take it up the gut. First down, move them. But there's a little bit more to this play. We then have a do-it-yourself direct snap reverse. And these do-it-yourself reverses, you can either hand the ball off on the reverse or not by tapping LB. Here it is. Snap it. Boom. Reverse. Now we're out of there. Now we're going to have to make someone miss. Boom. That was a lot of running for only 6 yards. Let's go. Hurry up. All right, we're going to run it one more time. Let's go, boys. This is not the strategy I would use with this, by the way, but for demonstrative purposes, we will. And this time, we're not going to hand it off on the do-it-yourself reverse. First down, and we're getting close to field goal range here. These are super cool. All of these do-it-yourself reverses are really, really cool. And the halfback direct snap, I think, is really good for short yardage. And I want to point out that these style of plays are found in a ton of playbooks. So even if I don't talk about your specific team in this one, a lot of the teams have very cool, unique trick plays that are similar or even way different than the ones I'm showing in this video. And on that note of being in a ton of different playbooks, we're in Michigan State's right here. But this, if we go into play type, run, and quarterback run, Michigan State has a billion quarterback zone type runs. And if we go right here, you'll kind of see what these, it's pretty basic. Think about an inside zone, but instead of handing it off, the quarterback just keeps it himself. And the halfback is a bit of a lead blocker. Now these are actually, as you can see though, These are pretty freaking good, especially when you actually pair these with a really good pass scheme and a really good run scheme around it. So imagine if we went to that quarterback zone right here from gun spread Y flex, but we also were able to throw the rock pretty well out of this. I have seen a ton of these from a lot of different formations in a good amount of the playbooks I've looked at. Script there, gain of 2, not bad. And if you have one of these in your playbook, I highly recommend just finding a way to implement it into your scheme because they are very good. Let's go one more snap. Let's go get outside, throw a block. Tutty, celebrate. Good job. I don't even know the quarterback's name. Chiles? Whatever. GG's. This one's definitely a little bit more niched, but it's near and dear to my heart, and that is the split T. We always called it full house T in high school. This is what we ran, and it is only in a couple playbooks. We're in Stanford right now. We're going to hit him with the old halfback inside. If you're a big wing T or full house T nerd, this isn't as similar to that as you might hope, right? It doesn't have a lot of the fake handoffs and the boots and whatnot. But if you're trying to play some smash mouth football, I mean, we have halfback, tight end. And the pass plays are pretty decent here too. And they even gave us one trick play in here as well, which was very nice of them. If we look right here, the do-it-yourself toss reverse. And so this is pretty basic, right? We saw the toss reverse on the halfback direct, or not the toss reverse, it's just the do-it-yourself reverse. And we go toss, boom, and we're able to... I'm going to need my quarterback to lead block right there, brother. All right, that's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need that. We'll try it one more time really fast. Okay, let's see. Come on. Boom. Back. Oh, get some. There we go. Oh, covering a lot of ground. Stiffy, get off me. Move him. This one, near and dear to my heart. It's not the best in the world, but I had to say it. So I believe specific to the Wake Forest playbook is the slow mesh. Now, to give you an example of what this looks like, and it's very cool once you actually see it, let's look at a normal RPO. We'll go RPO peak slant right here, where we're gonna have the handoff option, or we could throw it to our flat or our outside wide receiver. Now watch how fast, watch the speed of this handoff, okay? Boom, pretty basic, right? Like he hands it off, you could throw it before then, give or take. Now, if we scroll a little bit and look through here, we'll actually see RPO walk alert bubble. We'll see RPO walk alert. And what these are, watch the handoff here. This is a real thing. It's called slow mesh in real life, okay? We snap this ball, and watch how slow that is, okay? And the linebackers, if they are in coverage assignments, they have to play back, or if they bite down, you just throw it right over top of their head. It is actually really cool. Now, the way you would beat this on offense, or on defense rather, is that you would blitz the heck out of it, but there'd also be like counters to that. You see right here, boom, we're able to hit it. And what that super slow handoff, that slow mesh, what it allows you to do on these RPO walk plays is that it allows you a ton of time to make the read. And on some of these, you can even stem the route. So right here, you stem it all the way up, although you wouldn't have time. But you kind of get the idea, right? So right here, we'll go boom, and then I'll try to hit this backside post. Bang. No illegal man downfield, no anything. And if we call the exact same play, right? Let's go, hurry up, to the line. We could actually hand this ball off. Okay, snap it, boom, and now we're able to get out. We got shedded right there. Fair. It is a little bit of a tall task, like of what you're asking your offensive line to do, but I don't know. I think if you could get this down somewhat, it could be pretty freaking cool. All right, let's go back to another one. This one, I probably wouldn't call this one, but why not? Boom. There we go. Now we hit him with the ball carry move. Gain 5. It's not bad. This is really, really cool. And I think it's only in Wake Forest. Now coming up next, if we actually stick in Wake Forest here, but I know this one's in a few other playbooks, we actually have a double pass. So this is out of gun trips. We snap it. They'll automatically throw the first pass for you, and we get screamed at. Can we make the throw? Make the throw. Come back to it. Ag. Give me it. That's a, it worked. It worked. Dot. Can we do it from this close? This is pretty cool though, right? Like, it's pretty nifty. Now, I'll be honest. We have a route all the way on the left. I don't know when you would throw that unless we throw the Raiders. You can't do that. That's cheating. That's a double pass for you. They are pretty tough to run because you're usually making that second pass with a guy who, you know, can't really throw the ball because he's a wide receiver or a skill player. I also wouldn't do him this close, but you could snap it and then just like run with the guy, I guess, too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that is a double pass, which is in college football 25. So we talked a lot about do-it-yourself reverses, but I do want to point out that there are some regular, just like built-in reverse plays. And so in the gun wing trips week out of the Indiana playbook, there's a built-in reverse. So this is actually designed. There's no button pushing or anything like that. And there's a lot of like end arounds and stuff like that in this game too. We're able to get the edge. I will say when you run these reverse style runs, anything you're trying to get like horizontal and then get upfield, like you saw right there, I think you really need to go towards the wide side of the field. And honestly, if you can, try to get numbers, right? I'm gonna motion this guy over and try to just get an extra dude. We can even see like who's blocking who now. Okay. That end stays unblocked. He sucks in. Boom. Wide side of the field. We get some space. Cut inside. Able to gain a few. I don't know if I like these more than the do-it-yourself reverses. I think those might be better, but we do have regular reverses in this game as well, along with like end arounds. So we've talked about reverses, but what if I told you, you know, a reverse is fine, right? It's cool, but it's nothing groundbreaking. What about a reverse flea flicker? Yeah, right here, bottom right of your screen. Reverse flea flicker. We grab that bad boy, and look at this. All we gotta do is snap the ball, watch us play run out. Now we are in the Auburn playbook. Gun Y trips offset weak. Okay, let's snap this bad boy. Hut. Boom. And they actually send some pressure at us, but we're able to barely get it off. Laser. And get off me. Now, a couple of things. One, if you get blitzed, this takes some time to develop, so not very good. Man coverage can kind of bag this. And if you call it more than once in a game, there's a good chance that the zone deep defenders will not fall for the reverse of the flea flicker anymore. So this is like a once a game type thing, but if you can get it, looks pretty friggin' good, dude. Next up, we're using Michigan right here, but this is actually out of the multiple alternate offensive playbook, and we're in the big older brother of the Flexbone, aka the Wishbone. Now this is sexy. It's a symmetrical formation. It's very ground and pound. And if we actually take a look at all the plays right here, we have power option, fullback trap. We have halfback lead, which is pretty good. Triple option, which is obviously like the bread and butter of this bad boy. Double ISO, which is just pound in the gut right there. Power option, and I think I already said power option. And the pass plays are pretty good too here. What's really cool is with it being symmetrical, right? We could attack numbers. So they actually have numbers on the right side of the field right here. So I would just flip this by selecting X on Xbox or square on PlayStation, and then right trigger, and you'll actually call it to go the other way. And now we just gotta make the read, which would be kind of tough. Boom. Oh, we got it. Good. Do I just keep it? No, we pitch it. Let's go. Get out of there, Donovan. Spin. Nice little gain right. We'll take that in the Wishbone. This is a little... I don't know if I like it more or less than Flexbone, to be honest with you. I wish there was like more variations somehow, because Flexbone has so many different formations, but I don't know. This is pretty cool though. If you've played Madden at all, you've seen these halfback slip screens that look like this right here. You snap it, the linemen run out, running back does this, and you're able to get some pretty good yards. This is cool, but we've always been lacking some of the other screens that are in football. And in the Kentucky playbook, there is what is called a, where is it? Wide receiver mid screen, or it's also known in real life as a tunnel screen. I think it's named in some other formations as a tunnel screen. Now we are in the gun Y trips week, and what this screen does is our outside wide receiver runs in, and our linemen all release up the field, creating almost like a tunnel for him. You can kind of see what it looks like right here. Boom. And we're able to get some pretty good yards. You can even cut that across field all the way. It's a pretty good play. And really what's good at attacking is it can do good against man if they're playing a little bit off man, or it can do really good against blitzers. And you can kind of see how with everyone releasing downfield, you can get some really nice. We fumbled. You can get some really big gains though, utilizing this style of play. Again, it's called mid screen, or in some formations, in some playbooks, it's called a tunnel screen. The Ole Miss Rebels might have one of the coolest little mini schemes possible in college football 25. Now, out of the doubles Y off week formation, we're going to see halfback toss fake jet. Fake jet toss pass. 2-minute warning. Nice. Jet pass fake toss. Jet read option. RPO jet alert slant. RPO, jet, read, Y, slide. And there's also other pretty good plays in this. So this is all based around this jet pass. So the way this is going to work is we're going to have jet motion coming from the left side, and we're going to give him a little jet sweep, basically. Boom. You can kind of get the idea. And imagine now, if there was a user defender, he's probably going to cheat that way, right? He's probably going to, when he sees it again, he's going to cheat a little bit. Now, the easiest thing as a wrinkle to throw in my mind, is this right here. The fake jet halfback toss. So we do here, boom. The DN bites in, and we're able to get a huge, huge gain. Let's fall down. You can see the mini scheme already developing right here. But now, let's actually say, and I don't know if this one's gonna, this is kind of a tough read, and I'm not that good at doing this, but let's do the same jet motion, but now we have an RPO on the backside. We go here, bang, let's go a little high ball, gotta catch it, and now we're able to do that. You can see it all happening. And the final one that I really like is this jet RPO, or the jet read option. A lot of jets. Boom. Now let's make the read right here. We're gonna keep it. Big gainer. We're gonna juke, get out of there. Okay. Now, let's see. Do we have another one that we'd like? Let's actually flip this. And one last one is gonna be this read option Y slide. I actually love these plays because this RB guy right here does a super good job of getting across. Boom. Let's see. Oh. All right, well, that one didn't look very sexy. But you guys get the idea nonetheless. This is a really, really cool thing that I've only seen inside of Ole Miss's playbook so far. All right, my under center guys gotta get some love here. So in the Florida State playbook, and a bunch of other playbooks as well, a lot of under center formations can do this. You're gonna see deuce close. Now, in deuce close, we're gonna have a halfback stretch, and then a DIY, do-it-yourself, stretch reverse. So to see kind of what this would look like as we're actually running out of time, imagine, paint the picture for me, that you are just, nice, you are just pounding your opponent right now. Just boom, ISO, power, stretch, toss, sweep, maybe a little play action here and there, right? You paint that picture. Now, in a lot of under center formations in different playbooks, you'll have these do-it-yourself reverses where you can actually have the option to hand it off. And again, the way you do that is just by tapping LB when you're next to the dude, and you can see. Now right there, I've actually ran this a couple of times this game, so they are sniffing this out. But you can actually get halfway decent gains sometimes, right? So let's go back to this again. Boom. Oh, this time we're actually good. We got hit the corner, good. Skirt. Not bad. And you can see how that has huge play potential. And then you can just run it with the rest of your offense, right? You don't have to call that over and over again. Now in 4th and 4, we're going to go back to the normal stretch, right? Boom. Let's go here. And then, let's, again, painting a picture for you. We were going, calling play after play after play. Mix this bad boy in. Have big play potential. Or, hey, I actually don't want to hand it off. We'll just keep it, right? Some people will start to overplay the reverse, especially with their user, and you don't have to tap LB. You can just hold on to the ball. Pretty cool. Let's go one more. A little stretch left. Boom. Let's actually hand this one off. Can we get the corner? We'll cut it up. Able to get a gain of 1. Not bad. I'm a big fan of these DIY reverses. I had to go into practice mode for this one because these guys, Florida International University, I believe that's what it's called, pardon if I'm incorrect, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different wide formations. Now, a wide formation in this game is quite literally what it reads. It is wide. So if we go up against random defense here, look at my outside right wide receivers. They are spread all the way out there. Now, passing wise, this is a pretty far throw, and the ball's in the air for a while. So it's hard in my mind to attack that far out, although there probably are ways I haven't really thought about too much. But in the run game, imagine this, because the defense also widens out. Look on the right side. We have 2 people all the way to the sideline defensively. They are not going to play a factor in the run game. Then we have a safety over top. He's also basically a non-factor until deeper downfield. So we run something like a read option right here. And you can kind of imagine how we're able to get numbers pretty easily and make a pretty lethal running game. And this goes for let's go gun wide right here, right? Left sides, whatever, because we're on the short side. But our wide side of the field, oh my gosh, dude. It's tough from a defensive point of view to be able to defend these wide formations. And it's something that I don't have a ton of experience running or doing anything with, but I know just from a run game standpoint, it's going to be tough to defend. and from a pass game standpoint, you can get a couple of good pass plays. It's going to be pretty good. Here's wide bunch, for example. This looks kind of nasty. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, again, I don't 100% know how viable this is, but we might be able to throw a laser or throw a pick. I don't know. This is cool though, and this is in a ton of playbooks and different stuff. A ton of playbooks have these wide formations. Now there was no way I was gonna make a most coolest, unique formations and plays video in College Football 25 and not include freaking Wildcat, bro. We're in the Pittsburgh playbook. This is unbalanced, but there's a few different Wildcats in this game, and they're in a few different playbooks. They're actually not like a decent amount of playbooks. I just found this one, thought it was pretty cool. We have the jet sweep, jet reverse pass, the do-it-yourself reverse right here as we eat a flag. Now, the one thing I would stay away from in Wildcat is any of the like play actions. They're kind of slow play actions, and then on top of that as well, you have a skilled player at quarterback right now, so you don't really want to do that. But you also in this have the blast weak and the motion zone. So like show off the motion zone right here. Imagine you've been hitting them with that jet sweep a few times, right? You send that same motion right here, and boom, you just take it, and now you're able to get that extra lead blocker, get to the edge. I'd probably run this to the wide side of the field pretty consistently. So something like jet sweep right here, go to the wide side. This actually does a really good job of getting to the edge as well. So like, if this guy's fast, you just do a little bit of this, boom, get out. You can see like we're actually able to do some pretty cool things. You know what I mean? And Wildcat, I don't know if it's a formation you can sit in forever, but it's definitely pretty cool. And if you're in a playbook that has it, definitely can do some cool things, especially in short yardage. If you enjoyed that one, check out this video right here, which is breaking down some of the biggest gameplay features you need to know if you want to win games in College Football 25.